Good morning from the Philippines. This is Dr. Shalona McFarland, and today is the 11th of January, and I am going to be talking about sleep. Sleep is very important, and it's the power of sleep helps a lot of things. So, if you're getting proper sleep, then you are. I have a really bad shadow this morning. There we go. If you're getting proper sleep, then you are regenerating your system. So basically, the purpose of sleep is to regenerate and restore your system for the night, basically. So that's when we heal, that's when we reset, that's when, a lot of things happen. So, in order for that to happen properly, you want to make sure that, sorry about the wigglies this morning, that you are getting enough sleep. So, the studies that are out are saying 6.5 to 7.5 hours of sleep a night is sort of the sweet spot. So, you want to try to get 6.5 to 7 hours of sleep. And sorry, you guys are getting all sorts of view this morning. And so some of the ways to do that. So I know a lot of people have a lot of trouble sleeping. Sorry, I'm just getting bad, weird lighting this morning. Let me try something different really quick. Bam, there we go. Okay, now I can concentrate better. I don't look so dead. Okay, so how do you do this? Well, first off, stop eating at least 4 hours before you go to bed. That's a big one. And I know here in the Philippines, it's very, very popular to eat at midnight, like really weird, terrible times to eat. You want to stop doing that, okay? Stop setting yourself up to fail. All right, then the next thing you want to, so that means no snacks, nothing. No food, no snacks, no nothing, 4 hours before bed. You want to cut off all electronics at least an hour before bed, okay? So that means cell phones, television, computers, all of that stuff. Cut it off, okay? Because it's not serving you. The next thing you want to do, so like read a book or something like that. And when you do go to bed, you want all of the lights to be gone, all ambient light. So no little green lights glowing that are charging something, no little lights on your sensors, your smoke alarms, smoke detectors, stuff like that. Okay, cover it up with a piece of tape. Do something to make it dark, like dark. If you sleep with a light on, you need to stop that. I mean, unless you're under 12 years old and afraid of the dark and things like that. But don't sleep with lights on because that really messes up your circadian rhythms. Don't have computers or cell phones, if you can keep from it, next to your bed or in the room with you. So, I mean, I unfortunately do use a cell phone for my phone keeps moving, speaking of which. I do use a cell phone for my alarm clock. So it's usually, 4 or 5 feet away from me. It's not right on top of me, and I certainly don't sleep on top of it. That's a horrible habit, and you need to get rid of that one right away. All right. The other thing you can do to help you sleep is a little bit of lavender, pure essential lavender oil on your pillow at night or in your bed. Use lavender for your clothes when you wash. That's a really good way to get lavender scent around. But lavender helps shut the brain down. So if you're having troubles getting to sleep or staying asleep, what you can do, everybody's like, oh, count sheep. No, that's silly. That doesn't work. What you want to do is count backwards from 300 by threes. Okay? It is such a difficult mathematical problem that you can't think of anything else, and it's so boring that you go to sleep. So that's a great way to get over that and fall asleep. If that gets to be where it's easy, then you can count backwards from 5 by sevens. Count backwards from 500 by sevens. I can usually get one, maybe two of those out, and I'm done because I'm not a math person. If you're a math person, those might be easy. You might need to find a different trick, but that's all it is. It's a trick, okay? And it does work. You just have to find something that is difficult enough that it consumes your mind, but boring enough that it knocks you out. So if you had one of those classes in school that you're like it just zoned you out, that's what you want to go to. Okay? All right. I think that's most of it around sleep. You can take ashwagandha, 5-HTP, valerian root. Those are all natural sleep aids. I know back home at Natural Grocers, they have a lot of options for you. And some of them do have some people have reactions to them. Most people don't. So you may be one of those unfortunate people that react to it, but most of the time, most people are good. Okay? So hopefully that gives you some good insight into sleep. I'm sure I missed something because there's a lot around sleep. But just know that it's really important, okay? Oh, and why you don't want to eat 4 hours before you go to bed, because you're asking your brain to double task. You're asking your body to double task. So you're wanting your brain to shut down so you can go to sleep, but you've just fed your stomach and told it to rev up and digest food. Well, your brain controls your stomach. So if you're asking your stomach to rev up and your brain to shut down, that's not going to work because your brain runs your stomach. Okay? So no snacks, no nothing, just water 4 hours before bed. And that will help shut that down. And if you have a problem with your bladder, no water 2 to 3 hours before bed. Okay, make sure you pee, get that all out of the way, and then you don't have to worry about that all night either. Okay? Alrighty, hope that gives you some good tips and that it wasn't too distracting. It was a little weird this morning. I'm still trying to find that perfect spot in my house. Alrighty guys, love you. Talk to you tomorrow and you have a wonderful day. God bless.